What is going on, everybody? It's Gavin Pirates Exotics back at it again with another video. Today we're actually heading over to the vet. We're getting right into it. We got a Dolly here, my piebald sugar glider. She's got an abscess. I noticed it Wednesday, and it is Friday now. Hold up, we're gonna flip the camera around. You see she's got a little bit. She won't go into her bag, but you can see kind of there. Her eyes a little squinted, and she looks like she's been stung by a bee, kind of. That's not what it is. It's an abscess. I've seen it before. They're pretty common with gliders. Usually if they get a cut or something, and it gets a little infection or something, that's usually how they get it. But yeah, we're going to take her to the vet real quick. And I think I caught it. It's actually, since I've noticed it Wednesday, I said it's Friday. It's been 2 days till that's the closest appointment I can get with the exotic vet. And it's actually gotten better on its own. She got to the point where she couldn't open that more swollen side. She was at the point originally where she couldn't open that eye. Now that eye's opened a good bit, it's just still puffy here. So I'm thinking it's gonna be where he's just gonna give me antibiotics and it'll treat on its own. I've had that happen before, where they just give them antibiotics and it goes away in about a week or two. And it shouldn't have to be drained. I've only ever had one glider I've had a couple glider abscesses over the years, and I've only ever had one that needed to be drained. And the reason that one needed to be drained was because it was quarantine, and in order to get a vet appointment, you had to wait like a month or two. Oh, there's a red-tailed hawk on that power on. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you had to wait like a month or two for a vet appointment, and so it just kind of got worse. And I was just kind of doing what I could, trying to clean stuff with Vetricin and all that. But you can't. It's an internal thing going on there. You can't get Vetricin wouldn't do anything. I was like 14 at the time. Cut me some slack. But yeah, that's why it got bad. And by the time the vet did come in, it was already bad enough to where it needed to be drained. So that's why that one needed to be drained. If I'd have been able to get them to the vet earlier, because the vets weren't open, they weren't allowing you to come in early because of quarantine, I'd have probably been able to just treat that one with antibiotics. I'm hoping that, since I just noticed it Wednesday, which I'm assuming it's been going a little, because she had a little bit of a sniffle going on. I put on a little humidifier for her, just kind of get because sugar glider's like a higher humidity. So I'm assuming now that's what was causing her little sniffle a couple days before I noticed the actual abscess itself. And it'll hit them like a train. You'll notice one day there's nothing, they're fine. The next day they're swole up. They get hit hard by the sicknesses and all that. So, and not just sickness, the little infection that's going on with the abscess. I'm hoping it's not a tooth issue. It shouldn't be. I'm hoping it's not. From what I know, her bloodline's pretty clean. They don't really have that kind of issue going on with their bloodline. I did lose my first glider from tooth issues that kept causing what we thought was abscesses, but it wasn't. It turns out I think it was kidney disease is what it was. It wasn't what I keep mixing up kidney and liver, but it was kidney. And that caused tooth issues, which caused basically his deterioration. I get a little sad thinking about that because I really did miss that glider. That was one of my favorite animals I ever worked with. His name was Scrooge. But yeah, so hopefully she doesn't have that issue. She's nearing retirement age from breeding. She's about 5 to 7 years old. I've got her exact birth date online on her pedigree. I just can't remember it because I've got so many gliders to keep up with on there. I don't remember everybody's birthday. I just know that my two breeding brothers, I don't breed them together because, you know, they're both boys and they're brothers. That's not going to work. That's double not going to work. But they, I call them because they're a breeding pair. They're used for breeding, and they are brothers. But their birthdays are both a couple days apart. In August, they're actually a year apart in age though, because they're from different litters. Kirby's a little bit older. He was born, I think, either 2017 or 2015. I can't remember. And Brutus is just a year after his. His original name in the pedigree was Katsu, but I changed it to Brutus. I like Brutus more. So I had to make him a second pedigree profile. And technically I think he's got 3. Because I think does he have 3? I can't remember. No, he's only got 2. Because he's got the Katsu one and he's got the new Brutus one. So he's only got 2 pedigree profiles. Because the breeder who I got him from quit breeding and basically just is never on the database, and she never could get on there to change information for me or anything. So I made him his own profile just in case like I prove out a head or something. I can go in there and edit it, or in case I want to update his profile picture on the pedigree database, which I never put a picture on there to begin with because I mean I don't know how to do it. You need to, I hate the glider pedigree database. It works like a piece of crap. I hate that database. If they need to either rehaul that database or take all the info from that database moving on to an upgraded database because that database sucks. But yeah, so yeah, not gonna bore you guys any longer. We're gonna get her to the vet. I'll record a little bit of that process. We'll get back home. I'll show you what medicine she got, and we'll look at some of the other animals. So we're not leaving on a sad note. We'll show you some of the other animals that we got going on with right now. They're all healthy at the moment. I did get my from last video, if you remember, I did actually get my Chinese cave geckos eating. So I'm gonna pop up a video right now of the Chinese cave geckos eating while I'm on the way here. I'm not gonna pop it up while I'm on the way here because I'm not gonna be editing while driving. So yeah. Before we get to the vet, you'll see the cave geckos eating for the first part, just one of them eating. They both ate, but I only got video of one, so cut to that now. Alright, so I just got back from the vet. Was given 3 medications. This one actually gave me for free. They didn't write it up on the thing. This is... What is this called? This is Clavamox. Okay, I've been given Clavamox before. It's a pretty good one. Just every 12 hours, so twice a day, or morning. Probably do it morning at like 8 or 10, and at night at around 10 or so. Or I might do it at 12 and 12 because I get home late from work. So... yeah, Clavamox, give that twice a day. Here we have some, what is this? Metronidazole. I can say that better. Metronidazole is what I'm going to call it. And that is just once a day. Little cap. That's a lot of medicine in that, but they give you a little bit more because I sure there's a lot of it doesn't really get in their mouth, so they do give you a good bit. This one, I think this is also twice a day because there's not a lot in the syringe. You can see there's barely any in the syringe. This is Medicam. So this is Medicam. Well, actually, never mind. This is a 24 to 48 hours, so I guess I'll do 24. I mean, that's what they told me. They said I didn't hear any of them say once every 2 days, so. But I'm guessing this is more of a, if she doesn't get it every day, it's not really going to hinder her recovery, as long as it gets within every 2 days. I'm assuming that's what that means by to 48 hours. I might call them back up and see, just to verify. But yeah, I got those 3 medications. The total for the visit and the 3 medications was $174.10, which isn't that bad for a vet. Well, Electric City Animal Hospital in Anderson, South Carolina. They're a good vet. That's why I've always taken my gliders to. Best exotic vet around. Well, there's Martin's Veterinary, but they're really high priced. I have a friend who actually works for them. Very high priced vet. I only go take an animal there if like no one else can help the animal out, and it's like a last resort. It's the only time I really take an animal there because Electric City does the job good enough, so there's no point not taking them there. But yeah, I actually saw a new vet today. Usually I see the main vet there, but I didn't see him today. So I saw a vet that I'd never seen before. I've only ever seen 2 vets there. One's like the main exotic guy, so I guess they got another qualified exotic vet in there today. And the glider, and then the other one I've seen when I took my dog in there, back when I had my dog. So yeah, gonna get back inside, gonna show you guys some more of the animals, gonna put the glider up. Yeah, it's gonna be into the glider content for today because I've showed you all there is to see. So get back to you guys in a second. Okay, I need to hurry up and get this video finished up, so we're just gonna spray off the Froggy for now. A little bit of mist for his tank because the plant light dries out a good little bit, and it's falling over. Sit there, spray it down, spray down the. It's in the morning, so this is the next day. So spraying it down. Go spray the baby morning gecko tank down. Oh, there's the baby. Little baby morning gecko in there. I'm going to set this down right here because I've got to open up the lid for this other morning gecko enclosure. Set that down. Going to spray some other animals off real quick. Spraying off the golden geckos, and we're going to check on the Chinese cave geckos really quick. Okay, so this one's hiding under the food dish for some reason, and this one is in a little hide, doing good. Just misted them down for the day, so they should be doing pretty good. Need to add a little more moss in here just so they're a little more comfortable, but I don't have any moss at the moment, so yeah, we're going to have to put that on hold for now. Just this little temporary box, because they don't really need a heating element, because they like it near room temperature. I put them a little bit away from the heater, and that's in the pet room. That about fell, and my frog flipped out. Okay, that's a difficult. Okay. Crisis averted. So there's this little tub. Whenever they get older, they'll each get their own 30-gallon or so. But for now, they're just babies. They're sharing the little enclosure. So yeah. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you real soon. Peace.